When I was in graduate school, I was charged with responsibility for a very large prescribed fire program. This was at Texas Tech University, and my major professor, Henry Wright, was the world's leading authority on fire ecology and fire management. And he wrote the leading book on the topic way back in the day. In any event, the springtime had me going to fires almost every day. I would drive a fire truck, which was nothing more than a heavy-duty pickup truck with a hose reel and a 300-gallon tanker, 200-gallon tanker on the back, and a bunch of shovels and hand tools and so on. And one Saturday morning, I was going to get to the fire early so that I could explain to people what was going on when they arrived. And I got off the interstate and I was speeding right along because, after all, I was going to a fire in a fire truck. What could possibly go wrong? And I got pulled over by a police car. And the police officer asked me if I was going to a fire because, after all, I was in a fire truck. And I said, yes, in fact, I am going to a fire. And I explained the whole story to him about it being a prescribed fire, and so there was no real emergency. I just wanted to get there ahead of the rest of the crew. He was impressed with the story, so he let me go without giving me a ticket, which I greatly appreciated. And then I sped away to go be the first person to the fire that we were going to light. The following week, the following Saturday, at almost the exact same time, I was going to a different fire we were going to light, but in approximately the same area. So I was driving the same way. In fact, I was driving the same way too fast. And I got pulled over by the same police car in the same place. Some of us never learned. And this time, he wasn't all that impressed with the story of me going to a fire. In fact, he came up. I saw it was him in the rearview mirror. He walks up behind me and says, "So, you going to another fire?" And that time he didn't let me off so easy.